There is another trend out there in the grocery shopping world that I think is just as dangerous as the low-fat, fat-free craze was 20 years ago. We're going to talk about that for just a moment today. Hello everyone, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. What you're watching is you're watching me walk. The interesting thing about that is that a little over 2 years ago, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for a couple of minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. If you're returning to the channel, I'm glad you're here. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I'd like to ask you all to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and drop down in the comments and say hi, Bob. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I wouldn't mind it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. All of these things help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 61 years old, and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40, like being out here walking every day. I'm not sure if that construction down there is ever going to get done, but we're going to turn around and go back the other way, just so we don't have to listen to that crap. Before we get on into today's topic, let's remember that today is Saturday, which means it's time for weekly wins. I don't really have any control over this win, but after that brutal hot weekend last weekend, my win for this weekend is I'm looking forward to going back to work for a couple of days in the nice 75 to 80 degree weather. It may rain tonight and a little bit tomorrow. I don't care about that. A little bit of rain never hurt anybody, but that 95 plus 15 degrees of humidity is just a bit much for this old guy. That's why I'm looking forward to getting down to Texas. Even on the hottest days of the years, the average humidity out in my sector of the desert on really humid days is 15 to 20%, which is pretty doggone dry. But anyway, let's talk about this trend I'm seeing out there. If you all remember back in the day, we were all convinced by, of course, the ads and the government and everybody else that fat-free, low-fat was the way to go. But of course, all that really meant was a lot more ingredients that are hard on our body. And now they've kind of gone away from that, and now they're putting plant-based on a lot of products. Well, that sounds really good. Plant-based. This is designed to pull in the people, just like we were 20, 30 years ago, drawn into the fat-free, low-fat thing. As long as there's no animal product in it, they can put plant-based on it, regardless of what the ingredients are. Are Oreo cookies really healthy? Probably not. And if you stop and look at the ingredient list on all of these plant-based foods, they're not healthy. So I'm calling on all of the influencers on the other side of the aisle, those that eat a plant-based lifestyle, to join me in this call to action, to get the word out that this new scam in the food industry is going on. Just like with the fat-free, low-fat craze, this plant-based craze, I guess we can call it a craze, or trend. Let's call it a trend. It's not designed to entice the true plant-based eaters. Get a muffler. It's not designed to get the true plant-based eaters to buy their products. because they know better. These products are designed at people that don't really know a whole lot about health and nutrition. All they know is they kind of, sort of want to eat a little healthier. And, well, these Oreos are plant-based, so those must be a little healthier than these other cookies that don't say plant-based on them, right? So help me get the word out. If you don't mind sharing this video out on your social media, go right ahead and do that. Maybe to help somebody that actually needs some carnivore advice find my channel as well. But I just hate to see a whole new generation of people that don't really know any better get sucked in by the advertising of big food once again. And then we'll see a whole new generation of people with the same problems that my generation had with obesity and diabetes and chronic illness caused by the massive ingredient list on the healthy, fat-free foods that we were eating. I don't want to see a whole nother generation, I'll of course be long dead, but 30, 40 years from now, they look back and go, wow, eating all that crap that said plant-based was just stupid. I don't want to see them have to go through what I went through, which is why I make these videos as often as I do. Hopefully some of what I said today made sense. That's what I've got for you today. Remember, it is Saturday. Get down there in the comments and tell me what your wins are for the week. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.